Imagine stumbling upon a tooth the size of a human fist deep in an ancient cave. This isn't a movie prop. In 1935, a scientist found the first physical proof of a 3-meter titan hiding in a Chinese apothecary. The real King Kong was real. Why did the largest primate in history vanish while our tiny ancestors survived? Today, we analyze the forensic evidence of a fallen king. Welcome to the Pleistocene. 2 million years ago, the subtropical jungles of ancient China were the kingdom of Gigantopithecus blacki. For millions of years, these giants ruled undisputed until the world began to freeze. Standing 3 meters tall and weighing over 600 pounds, this was a masterpiece of evolution made of pure muscle and fur. It would make a modern silverback look like a toy. Evolutionary biology hit its high mass limit with this primate powerhouse. Nothing remains but its teeth and jaws. Forensic textbooks have had to reconstruct an entire empire from a few thousand molars. Mainstream biology shows it was a specialized bamboo-eating machine, avoiding competition by consuming massive quantities of low-quality vegetation. Landmark January 2024 studies utilized advanced isotope analysis to prove these giants were strict forest dwellers with zero flexibility. Being the perfect specialist was its ultimate advantage in a lush world, but it would soon become its death warrant. Estimates suggest these giants lived up to 40 or 50 years, a slow-moving, peaceful titan of the deep brush. Reproduction was a high-stakes gamble. Slow gestation and long gaps between births meant the population could never recover from a crisis. Like modern great apes, they invested years into a single offspring, a biological strategy built for stability, not survival during chaos. Chicks required over a decade to grow into their impossible frames, tethered to the forest floor by their sheer mass. By age 12, a young giant reached full maturity, but by then, the world they were born into was already vanishing. It required a massive daily intake of calories. It didn't hunt, it harvested, stripping entire sections of the forest bare. This high-volume foraging niche allowed it to flourish for millions of years in the stable climate of the Miocene. 2024 skull scans revealed enamel that was thicker than any other primate. It was built to grind the toughest fibers on Earth. The bite force was high enough to crush solid wood. Its entire skull was engineered for one thing: the clinical destruction of vegetation. Terrestrial predators like the Thylacosmolus would back down from a 7-meter feathered wall. Size was its ultimate weapon. It was the ultimate primate powerhouse. But in evolution, the biggest and strongest don't always win. Nature once built a 3-ton primate that dwarfed your existence, and then it deleted him. The world was starting to freeze. As the Pleistocene progressed, the fruit-bearing forests were replaced by dry, open savannas. The giants were trapped. The 2024 dating techniques pinpointed their disappearance to between 215,000 and 296,000 years ago. Starvation was the death warrant. While our puny ancestors survived by being small and flexible, the giant couldn't adapt. Greatness became a weakness. In the cold eyes of deep time, the real King Kong was discarded like trash. Specialization is a dead end when the climate shifts. Recent discoveries in the Guangxi caves have finally solved the mystery of how a 3-ton titan could simply blink out of existence. The legacy of the real King Kong lives on in modern myths, but the latest fossil record finally debunks survival stories. He is truly gone. Fact 1. It weighed as much as 2 grizzly bears, a biological masterpiece of pure muscle. Fact 2. Its teeth were sold as dragon bones for decades before science realized they belonged to a giant ape. Fact 3. It required nearly 100 pounds of bamboo and fruit every day just to sustain its massive frame. Fact 4. It didn't lose a war to predators, it lost a war against a cooling planet. Climate change was the executioner. Fact 5. Standing 3 meters tall, it represents the absolute peak of primate size in Earth's history. We are currently watching our own climate shift. Are we the masters of Earth or just next? The giants have a warning for us. Today, its fossils bridge the gap between ancient myths and prehistoric reality, a reminder that no empire lasts forever. The real King Kong is gone, but the monsters of the past still have secrets to tell. Subscribe to Extinct Earth for more deep dives.